Hey guys, how's it going? It is Smalls, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how to start things off small. So I'm going to use this as an example real quick. So when I first got into art, I bought myself a sketchbook, and that sketchbook was fairly large, but I wasn't comfortable with it. I was overwhelmed by how big it was. So once I finished that sketchbook, I bought into a smaller sketchbook, and I felt more comfortable because I always drew things on like a notebook or like in parts of like an assignment or something for school. So I got comfortable with it, but I'm like, you know what, I want to start getting to more larger drawings. So I slowly started buying larger sketchbooks, and that kind of applies to when you're getting into a new hobby. When you're getting into a new hobby, some people might buy into some beginner grade materials, or that's what a lot of people do. As when I got into art, I bought myself a very cheap sketchbook, a pencil, and a fine lining tool. And what happened was that I really liked art, but when I started buying into more affordable but higher quality materials, around that time was the time that I kind of hit a plateau. And what a lot of people had led me to believe is that I needed some professional grade materials or supplies that would make my art improve, but it was wrong. So if you're just getting started, what I would recommend is trying some cheaper brands. If you don't like that one specific brand, experiment with other cheaper and affordable brands that still have some amount of quality, but I wouldn't recommend buying into higher grade materials just because they are super pricey, especially art supplies, instruments, or whatever you are into. They are really pricey, and you will have to spend a lot of money just to get them. So just remember to save your money, because it's really important to know your needs and your wants. It's nice to occasionally satisfy your wants as well, but it's not always super important to satisfy your wants all the time, just because sometimes it might not be as great as an investment as you might be led on to believe. So just keep that in mind. It's really weird how everyone or a lot of people are led to believe that buying into higher grade materials will just make us better, but in reality it will just make our work look, feel, or sound better. It's something weird that I have been kind of thinking about. Just keep that in mind. Know your needs and your wants. Always ask yourself that question. And I know I sound like a broken record about knowing your needs and wants, but always ask yourself that question: do I need this or do I want this? And I would even consider taking a few days by asking yourself that question: do I need this or do I want this? Most of the time you only just want it, and you might just spend a lot of money. It's not really a good idea to spend a lot of your hard-earned money. So when I recently went to my art store, I was looking into some watercolor sketchbooks that I wanted, but I found out that I already had some watercolor sketchbooks at home. So I really only wanted them because they were cool. So good thing I didn't end up buying those sketchbooks, because they were like 15 bucks. So I didn't end up spending all my money. So always keep that in mind. Do I need this? Do I want this? Just so you can save your money a majority of the time. Sometimes it's good to satisfy your wants, but prioritize your needs first. But anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video. I really just want to talk about starting things off small. Always look into buying some affordable but higher quality materials, but really consider about spending your money on higher grade materials, and also just satisfying your needs and your wants, or knowing what you need and what you want. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Show me yo with it. Iced out teeth. She loves when I'm grinning.
You know I'ma tell you what to do.